Hello and welcome to today's video. On the 5th day of crafting week, and I put this one in quotation because technically on the 5th day we did not craft. We used our perfect topazes, and we used them to reroll Necro Offhands. So because I didn't craft, I did want to talk a little bit about Bountiful crafting. Bountiful crafting is the name of Topaz crafting. Bountiful is kind of like the tag for it. And generally speaking, I don't think Bountiful crafting is necessarily bad, but it does feel like it's less impactful than the other crafts. So generally speaking, you wouldn't be crafting Bountiful crafts normally for most characters because the main thing that Bountiful crafts give is magic finding, and magic finding is slightly under impactful. I'm not sure what the exact term I want to use is, but it's less impactful than it used to be. It's less necessary since maps, right? If you run maps, they have like their own innate MF that they give to you. And getting like MF is not very difficult given all the slams and changes in Pd2. So generally speaking, like the Bountiful crafting feels like it's a little underwhelming for the most part. So I wanted to kind of show like the two things I think Bountiful crafting are useful for. And then we're going to see what we ended up doing with our topazes. So we can have that all sorted out. So the two types of crafts that I think are worth looking into, in my opinion, are weapons and boots. Generally speaking, amulets, you can craft amulets if you have like extra infusions or things like that. Crafting amulets is never bad. It could be useful for LLD even maybe. Rings, they're a little, under impactful. 5 to 10 vit, 10 to 20 MF, not too crazy. Belts, 20 to 30 MF, again, not too crazy. Gloves, 15 to 25 MF. Gloves can give you so much. Especially with unique gloves, so it feels again like you're not getting a lot. I'm skipping over boots because I do think boots do have like a point to them. Helms, 20 to 30 MF. We got chests with 20 to 30 MF, and the main thing you can see is that you get like enhanced defense or vitality, and you get light radius alongside MF. So not crazy or very good stats that you want to really accumulate. With like a little bit of MF on the side. Now, the two crafts that I do think are somewhat useful that you should pay attention to are boots and weapons. The reason you want to pay attention to weapons is because they give +1 to all skills, and similar to how caster infusions give +1 to all skills with FCR and mana, these give +1 to all skills with MF and light radius, but because when you craft claws for plus skills, you don't really care about FCR, you don't really care about the mana that much. I think this is a solid replacement, a cheaper replacement for caster crafting when you're making claws, for example, or other weapons where you need just plus skills but you don't care about the FCR. Like pre-buffing sticks for necros or things like that. So there are uses for the Bountiful crafts and weapons. And in boots, getting a light radius and enhanced defense, that's not really what you're looking for. But making high MF boots is definitely something a lot of people are looking for. The boot slot is mostly used for people for either resistances and MF, or just for like, having like faster run walk and some resistances if they're not using a unique type of boot. So I figured these would be the two types of crafts that people should actually use their infusions on. So for example, I just prepped like a bunch here. I don't know if I have enough. We got 8. Let me grab 8 and we can craft like a bunch of them. So let's say we craft a few claws. This one already crafted. There we go. So you craft claws and you're hoping to hit like a very high plus skills for either, I don't know, could be Blade Sentinel, Blade Fury, could be some other skill like Mind Blast, even though Mind Blast you would like to have FCR. But yeah, or +2 claws, I guess, not claws, +2 traps could be like a nice craft that you can get, like +6 to traps. We didn't get any of them, obviously, we just done free. I just wanted to kind of show something that could happen. And for boots, let me just quickly craft 5 of them. and place my books where I like them. Alright, so as you can see, you can get like dual res, MF, faster run walk, all things you kind of want to see. We got triple res here with MF. Over here we got 30 faster run walk, poison res, faster run walk, MF. I was kind of looking to see if we get like a double MF hit. So technically you can still roll MF on the boots before calculating how much you get from your crafting. So the ceiling for the boots are actually at 50 MF. That's the only way you can kind of replace what's it called, War Travelers for highest MF. So I was kind of hoping we see something like that, but we didn't. But as you can see, you can just get like a nice pair of boots with some tri-res MF that can be useful. So I figured that would be something we could definitely use. Now, we didn't hit anything, that's okay. That happens when you craft. But let's see how we did on our actual session, right? So during the stream, we rerolled 333 times in order to try and find a good Necro head. And the way we did it, let me pull up the video for you guys, was we just sorted up a bunch of like gems. I had some extra of like extra emeralds and extra rubies, so I used them as well. And basically you just set them all in like in your cube, and you just reroll 3 gems per reroll, and you get yourself a high level Necro Offhand. And you just you go ahead and you press transmute till you see something interesting pop up. And the main things you're looking for in these kind of Necro heads is +5 or +6 to skills like Dark Pact, like Teeth, like Bone Spear, like Poison Nova, Fire Golems. All those could be very, very good. And they can sell for a lot as well. If you find like a good Necro head, you slam it properly for like plus skills, free sockets, all these good things that necromancers love. Corpse Explosion, that's one that I forgot as well. So you have a lot of options of things you could hit. From past experiences, like hitting something takes usually about like 150 rerolls or so. I think we got our first hit at like 98. And we did get like major hits, so it could happen that even if you're spending like 300, 600, 900 gems, you're only gonna get 1 or 2 hits. But these hits can be worth like the value of the gems, basically, if you get the right slam. That was kind of our session. You can see I'm going over towards the end. Only a few more rerolls left, and I got memed on. I got like a high roll to a curse. That can happen. So we go ahead and slam the ones we got. And the best one I got was a +5 the Teeth one. I was hoping to get like a few more. It slammed faster block rate, so sadly not exactly what you're looking for. But yeah, that was our reroll session. It was pretty fast, which was refreshing after like doing like hours of crafting. You can see that was like our best hit. Not super impressive. 2 to Necro, 3 to Teeth. I could puzzle piece it. When it's only +5, they're not worth that much. This one got 1 socket, so we're definitely selling it. But yeah, that's that's just another day doing rerolls. Rerolls is definitely a way where you could gain currency, especially early on in the season when you don't have a lot to do with your gems. If you're not rerolling Necro heads or rerolling wands or rerolling circlets, you can also reroll charms, of course. That's another use. This late into the season, normally we don't reroll charms, and I've shown a lot of examples of rerolling charms already in the past on this channel, so I don't really want to do something we've done before, just like to learn about a new way to kind of use your materials. And yeah, that was it for Bountiful Craft for rerolling. On the next day, we're gonna do 1,000 perfect diamonds, which will all be used for crafting weapons. We're gonna make shifter weapons with brilliant crafting. The reason you use it is because of the IAS. A lot of people always ask about that, but more about that tomorrow on tomorrow's video. With all of that said, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I hope it was useful, that you learned something. If not, that at least you enjoyed it. I hope I'll see you in the next stream or in the next video. And till the next time, have a good whatever you're having. And bye bye bye.